Hi, I'm Simu.
Hello, I'm Phillipa.
Hello, I'm Luke.
And we are the cast of One True Loves.
Loves! Woo!
There, I said it.
In the film One True Loves, my character Jesse spends time on a desert island. So now we're going to play Would You Rather Desert Island Edition with what we'd rather have on the desert island with us if we were unlucky enough to be stranded on one.
Let's do it.
Would you rather a dog companion or a human companion?
I love my dogs. I'm gonna go for human companion because I think opposable thumbs are very important on a desert island sort of situation.
Yeah, I think a human companion, your chances for survival are higher.
Much higher, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go human. And also as well, the heartbreak. You know, I think there's things that can go wrong with the dog.
Oh,
And that would kill you, I
yeah, that'd be
think.
so hard. Would you rather Vegemite or peanut butter on a desert island?
Vegemite.
Peanut butter, baby.
I'm gonna say peanut butter. I had the the wonderful privilege of trying Vegemite while I was shooting in Australia, and I'm gonna peanut butter.
Would you rather romance novels or sci-fi novels?
I don't think there's anything romantic about being stuck by yourself on a desert island, so I'd go sci-fi. Maybe it'll teach me something. Maybe I'll come up with like a.
Maybe your imagination.
My
will allow you
imagination
to
will
come up with a way to get out.
Yes.
I'd go sci-fi for the escape, you know?
Yeah.
You're just there, the days grow long. Maybe you want something like to take you out of that place.
Maybe romance novels, just to remind you of what life and love is, to keep you connected to humanity, which is something you might lose on a desert island.
This one's specifically for me. A year's supply of wine or a year's supply of Diet Coke? Clearly the writer of this question knows that I do not drink, and if you're stuck on a desert island, what am I gonna have? Warm Diet Coke?
Sure.
Give me the wine. Give me the wine.
Oh,
I'll learn
great.
to like it.
Great. Wine.
Grape juice every day of the week. Twice.
Twice on Sundays. Here we go.
Would you rather, wow, this is useful. A fishing pole, fish with it. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
A tent, you could use the tent as shelter. Also use the tent to make potentially a sail for a raft.
True.
If you want to get off. And you could make a fishing pole out of it.
Absolutely. I think you could fashion a spear, you could fashion a fishing rod, for sure.
Yeah, think about that. Just that full waterproof, like you don't have to worry, you sleep dry.
To get out of the sun.
Oh yeah.
Tent.
Yeah, okay.
Would you rather a radio that plays the Hot 100 or a record collection of classics? Classics for me.
No, but can you use the radio to like,
Yeah.
No, because it's not
Search
a
for
two-way
your
radio.
rescue?
It's a. Have you ever tried to talk into your car radio?
then I would go with the classics.
Classics, right?
Probably
Yeah.
the classics for me.
Classics.
Classics. Would you rather unlimited supply of toilet paper or bug spray?
Bug spray.
What can you do with unlimited toilet paper? You could
I just feel like, imagine you're like, I need to blow my nose. Or
Yeah.
like, I have something in my eye. You could start a fire with the toilet paper.
I think
Start
with
a
an,
fire with the bug spray.
I think with an unlimited amount of
But
toilet
where's the-
paper,
do you have a
like
lighter?
infinite, you could just build a boat. An infinite amount. You said unlimited, right? I'm just gonna take the question on its
You could build
technicality.
a bridge.
You can build a toilet paper boat.
You could absorb the entire ocean.
You could
walk to
absorb the entire ocean
safety, and walk to safety.
and then just be on your merry way. Would you rather a portable fan for the hot days or an extra blanket for the cold days?
Extra blanket.
Extra blanket for the cold days. Hot days, find yourself a little bit of shade.
Go for
Go
a
in the
swim.
Go
ocean.
for a swim. Yeah, one of the only advantages of being on a desert island is surrounded by water.
Extra blanket.
Blanket.
Being cold is the
Blanket.
worst. Last one. Would you rather a year's supply of sweet treats or a year's supply of salty snacks? A year's supply, so you don't know how long you're gonna be on the island for. And it's not unlimited like the toilet paper situation.
So it's a year.
So it's a year's
So it's-
supply.
yeah.
I think it's good. It would be a good morale boost to have like your year's worth of sweets over there. You're just looking at it like, oh, if when I get really sad, I've got some treats to go to.
I think the
that
salty
would
because
be
I just like salty better.
I do like salty better.
I mean, guys, thank God that we're not on a real desert island, right?
For me, thank God I'm not on one anymore.
Make sure you catch all three of us on One True Loves.